How's it going, everyone? In this video I want to go over a plethora of PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 game updates. The Riders Republic free trial has gone live today. You can play the game for 4 hours and you can transition that progress into the launch of the game when it does drop next week. On top of that, Nimbus Infinity has gotten a brand new trailer. We'll talk that very quickly. Demon Turf drops November the 4th. Carnion is available on PlayStation 4 right now, so you'll definitely want to be up to speed on that. Creator of Stardew Valley, their next game has been revealed in Haunted, a Chocolatier. We'll talk that, and then also NetEase Games has dropped a trailer for Knives Out Extreme. We'll talk that at the end of this video. So a lot of stuff to go over, some lower key titles, but some stuff you might be interested in. Okay, first of all, the Riders Republic free trial week is live right now. It's available on literally every platform: PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PC. Go ahead and download it for yourself. You can play free for up to 4 hours, and then again, your progress will transition at launch. This is a game that I think myself and a lot of other people are still super on the fence about. Ubisoft is just a publisher these days that, you know, they're not the publisher that they once were to me, where if Ubisoft is dropping a game, I would inherently get super excited for it. Really, those days are kind of in the past, but Riders Republic looks really interesting to me, and I hope they deliver a quality experience out of this one, because I do think this is a game with a lot of potential, and potential to have quite a bit of longevity as well, being a game that, you know, they can keep updated for a year and a half, 2 years, and keep people coming back to it. And I know that's what Ubisoft wants to do. They want to extend the life cycle of these games longer and longer, and they want to monetize them for the long term. I don't know what level of monetization is going to go into Riders Republic, but it will be interesting to see. Nonetheless, I'm sure some of you guys are a little bit on the fence about it. Might as well try out the free trial week, play for free up to 4 hours, and then your progress will transition into the launch of the game next week, I believe October the 28th. Okay, moving on from that, Nimbus Infinity Gamescom Asia 2021 trailer has just dropped. Now, if you guys are not familiar with this game, this is a brand new mecha action game that is coming to next generation platforms. Hasn't been specified what. I would imagine PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. And then it will also be coming to PC via Steam. The Steam page is actually live right now, and visually, I wouldn't say that the gameplay is, I wouldn't say that the visuals is anything to write home about in the sense of it being like this groundbreaking next generation title from a visual standpoint and a technical standpoint. It looks good, don't get me wrong, and definitely if it was like on the PlayStation 4, it would be a very, very good looking PlayStation 4 game, but I'm not really seeing that as like, you know, a game to showcase what the PS5 can do. Maybe in its final form, that'll, you know, hold true. Maybe it'll look even better. The gameplay I'm seeing, I like what I'm seeing. However, it does look a little bit rough around the edges, a little bit sloppy, so hopefully they can smooth out some of those elements. But I've been talking about it for a long time. I think the mecha genre is vastly, vastly underutilized. I think there's so much potential in whatever studio, whatever publisher can actually drop a high-quality mecha games. I think they are going to be raking in a lot of cash, because I think that's just a market that needs serving. I think there's a lot of people like me that want a high-quality, top-level, premier mecha title. If it doesn't have to be Gundam. It would be great if it was a Gundam game, a AAA Gundam title that was of high quality. I think would sell incredibly well. Maybe I'm pushing the cart before the horse a little bit too much in my thoughts on how a high quality mecha game would do from a sales standpoint, but I just think there's a market there that needs to be served. I know from a game design standpoint, mecha games are not the easiest to do, but hey, Zone of the Enders killed it, and there's no reason another game can't kill it from a production standpoint and a gameplay standpoint. I think Zone of the Enders was just a little bit ahead of its time. I don't think that clamoring for a high-quality mecha game was there back when Zone of the Enders initially came out, but I think now, there is that fervor and that demand for a mecha game, and I think one would do pretty well from a commercial standpoint. As far as Nimbus Infinity goes, the Steam page is already live, and it notes Nimbus Infinity is a high-speed mech action game set in the future of a war-torn Earth that has just begun to heal. Equip mechanical battle frames with weapons to customize your battle style and soar through variant battlefields while discovering the story of a new generation. Definitely has some, you know, anime-oriented promotional pieces, so if you're into that, that's going to be something to note. The game is scheduled for a release in 2022, so hopefully that does hold up, but just hoping for a quality game out of Nimbus Infinity. I'm killing for a high-quality mecha game. I know Gundam Battle Operation is getting a release, so hopefully that'll be pretty decent as well as I believe it's going to be $50, so yeah, hopefully that's pretty good as well. Alright, moving on from that, Demon Turf will be coming to just about every platform on November the 4th. PC, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and Xbox Series. This is a brand new 3D platformer, and it's a game that was available on PC as a free trial version. That free trial came out a while ago, like a year ago, and it notes the 3D platformer with attitude is coming, but you can play a trial edition on Steam right now. The demo has a level available as well, so if you do want to check out the demo, go ahead and check that out. It notes the demon world is inhabited by all kinds of nasties, most of them lumped into gangs battling for dominion, each led by its own head honcho, yet even those bad dudes are no match for the Demon King himself. Instead, the task falls to Beebs, a young demon, barely 1,000 years old, who decides it's time for her to kick every turf leader's butt and become the Demon Queen herself. A unique aesthetic combining the expressiveness of 2D illustrations with the depth and sense of exploration. 3D environments can offer a world chock full of humor and style, from the music accompanied by the protagonist rapping to the colorful characters inhabiting the world. Is definitely going for more of a charming presentation and a game that doesn't take itself too seriously, so if you want a platformer like that, it might be something to check out. Again, a free trial version is available on PC, and it's not like the game is anything too difficult to run, so even if you have something that's a little bit older, you should be able to play the trial version if you want. The trial version also got a very positive reception, 95% positive reviews across 89 Steam user reviews, so you can check that out as well, but that'll be coming November 4th. Okay, moving on from that, Carrion for PlayStation 4 is now available. Kind of came out of nowhere, but yes, it is available. This came out on PC and Xbox One and I believe Nintendo Switch back in mid-2020. It's described as a reverse horror game where essentially you play as the monstrosity and you kind of get revenge on everybody that wronged you. Carrion is a reverse horror game in which you assume the role of an amorphous creature of unknown origin. Stalk and consume those that imprison you to spread fear and panic throughout the facility. Grow and evolve as you tear down this prison and acquire more and more devastating abilities on the path to retribution. The game got a very positive reception on Steam, 13,155 reviews, 94% positive, was released at $19.99, so not the craziest price in the world, 75 on Metacritic as well, and now it's finally available on PS4. On top of that, maybe you want to add to your wishlist pickup down the line when it's like, 50% off at $9.99 might be a decent pickup then. Very much of an old school presentation style, but still something to check out. Alright, moving on from that, we have a very, very brief trailer for Haunted Chocolatier. This is the next game from the creator of Stardew Valley in Concerned Ape, Eric Barone. Obviously, Stardew Valley was an incredibly successful game, and this one's similar in the sense of you going to a town and then figuring out life there. You'll gather ingredients, make chocolate, and run a chocolate shop. There's a lot more to the game than just that, as was noted by him. The game has an official website, and you can stay up to date on that. Now, this is still very much in early production, so don't expect it anytime soon. Right now, the game is confirmed for PC, but it'll be coming to additional platforms. Stardew Valley pretty much released on everything. I think we can expect that Haunted Chocolatier is going to end up releasing on just about everything, but probably won't be out for quite a while. And lastly, I do want to note that NetEase Games is bringing out a new third-person shooter in Knives Out Extreme. We got a brief trailer on this during an event, and it looks to be a very customizable, heavy third-person shooter. Don't know much about it, but another title that I did want to mention briefly, so yeah, there is that. NetEase is definitely trying to get more and more of these styles of games out there. Maybe one of them will stick, and one of them will really branch out from the pack, so we'll see how that turns out. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, a lot to go over. Riders Republic free trial week alive right now. You can get 4 hours of gameplay in, and your progress will transfer ultimately into the full game if you do decide to pick it up. Nimbus Infinity coming in 2022. We got a brand new trailer on that, hoping for the best. Want a quality mecha action title. Demon Turf dropping November the 4th. Carrion is now available on PlayStation 4. Haunted Chocolatier, next game from the Stardew Valley creator, and Knives Out Extreme is coming as well. That's coming 2022 in Japan. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.